What's good, everyone? Uncle Phil here on this wonderful, wonderful Tuesday afternoon. Uh, Hopefully, wherever you all are in the world, hopefully you are having a marvelous, magnificent day. Hopefully, you're being positive and practicing being positive. So, on that note, let's go ahead and get into the topic at hand. So, check this out, right? This has really been weighing heavy on my mind for about a week now. Well, no, not really a week. This has really been something that I personally have been thinking about for a couple of years now. And that is, as people, right? As people, we work for these companies, right? We work for these companies. You give 120% of your time, energy, expertise. And then when you decide that you're going to leave a job, you were told that, hey, be sure you give that job 2 weeks notice. So that would allow them sufficient amount of time to bring in someone that's going to replace you in the event that you leave. Now, okay, that sounds considerate and all those good things, but do these jobs actually give you or provide you with a 2 week notice before they let you go? Nope, they don't. And why is that? Because when they want you gone, they want you gone. They don't want to continue paying you for that extra day or those extra 2 weeks. No, they don't want to do that. But of course, we're talking about being considerate. And a lot of these jobs, we've been, told to, give the jobs 2 weeks notice. That's just being considerate. But my thing is, a lot of these jobs, they're not considerate of you. Think about it. If they're going to let you go, right, they'll sit down and talk about how they're going to let you go and the reasons behind it. And then on a Thursday or Friday, what happens when you come into work? You done worked all day, and maybe your job has stressed you out some or whatever. So at the end of the day, you bothered and upset, and then all of a sudden they want to tell you, hey, this is your last day. We decided that it would be more appropriate for us to part ways. Oh, more appropriate to part ways, and I don't even get a 2 weeks notice. Yeah, they don't even give you 2 weeks notice. So it's like, why as people do we leave these jobs and give them 2 weeks notice? We let them be fully aware that, hey, I'm about to leave. I'm about to make my transition. Why? Why are you doing that? If you have no intentions on going back to that job, I wouldn't tell them shit. Yeah, you heard what I said. I wouldn't tell them shit. Think about it. Why? Come on, man. Just why? I don't know, my camera just decided it wanted to zoom in on that doggone gray hairs. I was like, what the? But anyway, yeah, it doesn't sit right with me. It never has, never has. But I guess, I say that because I personally, I went through that before. I had that experience. Given a job 2 weeks notice, and then all of a sudden they turn around and they let you go before the 2 weeks notice is even up. And this is the thing, it happens in a lot of places. It happens in a lot of places where people are employed. I was like, so why are you giving them folks 2 weeks notice and you have no intention on going back there? I don't know. But what are your thoughts? How do you actually leave a job? Do you give them 2 weeks notice, or do you just say, screw it, and gone? You let them try and find someone that's going to replace you on their own. That's not your job to make their jobs easier. Because when they want to fire you, they're not making it easy on you, are they? You fired, you fired. And on that note, remember, Uncle Phil loves you. Shit doesn't change. Not even a little bit, baby. Not even a little bit.